Hi everyone, it's Miss NikkiAnn. It's funny because I made a post the other day, and then lo and behold, as it goes with chronic illness life, or just being a chronic illness patient, that's the word. So my port just all of a sudden, as always, I'm not able to access it. And with the new one, I've been just never, have not been having a problem. So I tried for 3 days. And so it's past my infusion time, obviously. Okay. And so I'll be going there. I'm, I especially need my Zofran and Benadryl IV push when I come to the pool club, um, the swim club where my son takes his private lessons. Thank God, because it means it's shorter than having to endure full classes. Um, and I'm highly allergic to chlorine. It doesn't even have to be on my skin because, of course, there's air particles, okay, that are carrying the chlorine. And so, of course, your skin is very absorbent, like a sponge. And even if you're not in it, you are um, getting the chemicals that are floating off of it and landing on your skin, seeping into your body, causing all sorts of stuff. And I always need my emergency inhaler. So, um, and my people, and whatever infusion I do, it usually negates it. It usually takes that infusion and steps on it and squashes it. So I try not to do his private classes um, during the summer because I tried. It was killing me. And so now I'm like, okay, if I do it in the fall and early winter, there's no point in coming during the winter time. It's always it's snowing all the time here in New England. So yeah, yeah. Fall, early winter, perfect. So like it's not. I go in there, it's hot as heck. It's just really hot as hell. Okay. And so all of my fluid just comes right on out really fast. It's like it's raining, and I get out and it's all over. And so it's a struggle. Now, without the Benadryl push and the Zofran push and my emergency inhaler, which I do have, it would be unbearable to the point like last time when he was originally doing it during the summer and spring. I had to ask mom to go. I couldn't even take it. So I need, since today has hit me like, oh my God, it's Friday. And yeah, yeah. Um, I haven't had my infusion. So I'm in the car. I want to try to go in because it is very important to have a presence in your child's activities when you're chronically ill. They just get a better sense of, even if you're there on one leg in a kickstand, they don't care. They just want you there the way you are. You could be bald headed, 5 ears. They don't care. They just want you there, want your support. And in a healthy sense, my son doesn't care because now he's used to it and it feels good in a way. Like, I want you there. I don't care if you're sick or not. Come on, let's go. Like he doesn't flinch when I faint places, when he just tells the people what to do. He looks up from his gaming because I love for him to game when I'm doing doctor appointments because it makes the time go faster for him to wait. So, he'll be gaming. I'm fat. Oh, no, no. He doesn't put the game down. He just tilts it down back. Yeah. All you have to do, she's fine. She's good. No, she's going to be fine. Just A, B, and C. And as a kid, doesn't even linger with it. Puts it back up and starts playing. So it just, his level of understanding and acceptance is great. Whenever it's time for grandma to do, why does grandma or have to take me? Or are you at least, are you coming in the car? I'm like, oh, I could come in the car and sit. Cool. He gets really excited. Like, cool, cool. I was coming, just going to sit in the car. And he's 10. And I've been sick like this let's be honest, I was sick when he was in the womb. I mean, terribly so, to where it was unsafe. And they had to take him out a month Well, I actually gave birth to him naturally a month early. Um, so people out there who have family members who have chronic illnesses, it takes a lot. And if you're the type of person who is not as needy emotionally, okay, and you bear it you fairly well emotionally, when you're having a moment, oh yeah, people know. And that's what I'm like, I want them to be able to tell the difference. And but then it's strange to the people outside of the house who come in, or if we go somewhere and they look at you and you're smiling, you're putting on your best, and you're just kind of shouldering it, but the people with you know, and they'll explain it like, no, I know she's smiling, but trust me, she's not feeling good at all, and she's doing this because she supports you, she loves you, and she'll halfway kill herself to show that support and love. And so, yeah, yeah. And the people come the other day. My poor nephew, he came and he tapped on my hand. It's okay, auntie. But people, I wasn't crying. I wasn't anything. I mean, everyone in my house would probably think, oh my God, she had a good mental day. I'm like, oh, okay. They just see you hooked up with all the stuff. As my nephew 8 now, he's just realizing, oh, like auntie doesn't have a flu or the cold. She's sick all the time. And that's I don't know if I said on here, my son was like, she's fine. Let's go. He's like, this is a regular day. She's doing really well. And his eyes like, what are you talking about? She's not sick. And I do try to explain. I said, I'm chronically ill, but I'm not sick. Okay, I know, there's a difference to me. Like if I catch a cold, I'm sick. But this is just what my chronic illness is. I try to explain that to him, but my son doesn't give anybody a chance because he's like, well, let's go, let's play. You know what I'm saying? Let's play. I'm homeschooled and stuff. When I'm ready to play, I'm ready to play. He just likes to play, period. And that's why homeschooling is great. He even thinks that I'm like some kind of playmate. It's just crazy, people. He's crazy. Okay? Yeah, yeah. You see that talking I did for you guys? I've been recording for 7 minutes, almost 8, and I feel like I'm like when I go to stand, it's not going to be good. And I was being, the strong, because I called the doctor. I'm sorry, I called the doctor, about the port. And so I'm going in today at 1. That's my point there too. Like there's my Friday. And this is not like, this happens all the time. It's not unusual. It's frustrating though. It's disheartening because I get tired. And here we go. I don't usually say anything. But people, I'm tired. I hate. I don't say I hate. I loathe medical buildings. I love the nurses and I love my doctors, but I hate hospitals and doctors' offices, and I try not to be there. My mom does my son's dental stuff, and because I just can't. Sometimes, like if I walk into one more, and there's a way you act when you're at a doctor's office. Everyone has like an adjusted attitude. I don't know if you noticed that. It's a little different because this is a person you're approaching who's going to touch your body, that thing that you need in order to be human and to have a spirit to reside and to maneuver this world as a human being. So you go a little bit differently. And I remember one time I just didn't. Yeah. Wasn't my best visit, people. But it was one of my favorite. It was like my allergist, but I see him so much. And oh yeah, that was the time I thought I was frustrated that they wanted me to come in and I needed my Clarinex. I'm like, you guys see me at least twice a month. That's how bad it is for me, guys. And so, I need my Clarinex, and my POTS was really bad. I was canceling important doctor appointments. And I got there, and guess what happened? I went down. And then now everybody's rushing. And I'm like, this is what you should know this about me already. He understands mast cell activation disorder. That's why I'm with him. That's what we're trying to control, or, like, and he understands POTS. And like, dude, for real. I think they all felt bad. So, Nikki's coming. Matter of fact, it's already on the books that I'll be there at some point, this month. So even if it's the fourth weekend, can I please have McLaren? He's one of my doctors that are further away, but I love him. I love that he understands and that he's open to all the different things I bring him about the links between, and histamines and all these other things. But that day, for some reason, and I don't like to go into appointments like that. Just as I have to go in here for my son, and I'm talking to you guys. Usually, I just be sitting here meditating. But I'm like, this video will be helpful for someone who may find themselves in a similar position today or tonight, where they're at the ER. That's a reminder to us all as we move on that if you, in the beginning, you probably find yourself at the ER twice a week. I mean, twice a week I would go. Or the ambulance coming to the house, or go to the walk-in clinic, opposed to seeing the doctor, because I feel like if I just go to the walk-in clinic, and from there they call the ambulance to put you in. So no matter what you do, you wake up, you're at an infusion center, you wake up and they're rolling you off to the ER. People, oh my God. Those of you who are in that phase and you don't understand, I feel you. It's hard enough when you finally get understanding and a very good specialist and get a routine and regimen, and, that's hard enough. But when you're doing all of that, see, we're still doing that portion that you do. You got to keep up with these doctors. You've got to, we just don't do the ER. And I'll tell you what, my God, when you stop going, you actually feel like you have your life back. And then that's when I went, I used to go once a week, though, just for, my infusions, which wasn't the ER. But then I had the nurse come into the house instead. And then I was like, I can't do this either. I have to have some independence. And that's why I now do my infusions and placing and replacing my port, all of that myself. The more freedom you can keep, the better. The more people you can keep out of your business, the better. Because people are crazy. All right, that's it. Okay. Now I gotta stop breathing. I'm breathing. Oh shoot. No, it's like stop talking for a minute so I can try to go in there. In that hot place with all that chlorine. I'm scared already. Hi, hey, I know these people, these old people in the pool get it on, everybody. Do you understand? Like they're playing songs, the instructors who do the swim aerobics, for the seniors, the music she picks. I haven't heard any of these songs before because I'm too busy being ill and being, a mom. Okay. Like the music is, oh my God, it's so good and so hip. And they're in there. I'm so proud of them. Yes. Look, here they go. Yes, everyone. We're all going to be that age. This is my prayer for us. And we're going to be in there. Ours may be like a therapeutic swim, class or something. But yeah, look at these. They've got their walkers. Some don't. Some look like old as dirt and they've got nothing. But others do, but they're still going. And somebody's pushing them in their wheelchair. And okay, see? Okay. Found the pause. Thank you. Gonna just stop airing out my dirty laundry now.